Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to another episode from Sadaqah Welfare Trust. As you know, my brothers and sisters, that we have been working day and night for the past 8 months to run a campaign to raise money and raise funds for water wells. We managed to raise all the funds that we needed, mashallah. At this point, I would like to say thank you to all the brothers and sisters who wholeheartedly joined us in this campaign and helped Sadaqah Welfare Trust to raise a huge amount that was needed for 500 water pumps, my brothers and sisters.
What was your motivation, initial motivation for the whole campaign for water?
Farooq Bhai, we was doing water wells before as well. But what we found was that every time we installed one water well in a household, often we would find that the next day there'd be several people knocking on our door. So the need for the water never ended. So we sat down together and we thought, well, okay, we're dealing with a village in the Punjab region, which is in Chung. And what can we do to eradicate the problem altogether? So we counted the amount of households, so approximately there's 500 households in this area. So basically the motivation was that we want to install water pumps in the whole village. So this problem of water in this village, these people no longer have to face.
MashaAllah. So you've actually gone to the level of installing pumps per household rather than a village or area?
That's correct, yes. In this Pacific region where we work, people like to have their own water hand pump to their disposal. So we decided that we will install one water pump, inshallah, in the most needy house possible. So everybody can have their own water pump. As you know, Farooq Bhai, there's people that use water day and night. So at the moment, we find another problem is that people want to use the bathroom or need that water if they want to go to the bathroom, and they have to knock on people's doors at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and the answers that they're getting off each other are not very good. So the only way to eradicate this was that everybody gets their own personal hand pump. So that's the thought behind the whole campaign.
Mm-hmm. So 500 water pumps, that's, to me, that sounds like a lot of water pumps. So there must be quite a lot going into it in terms of people and resources and, trying to find contacts to source the water pumps. How have you managed to do that and how successful have you been?
Yes, Farooq Bhai, that was a very a difficult stage of this campaign, but alhamdulillah, when Allah wills, things become easy. So we had our team in Pakistan, and so we had to resource these water wells first of all. Not everybody makes them. So we went and cut all the middlemen out. So we went directly to the manufacturers, alhamdulillah. They took our order on, so we managed to source a manufacturer in Faisalabad. And alhamdulillah, the owner of that steel company promised us that he will be able to make these 500 water pumps. That was not a problem in the end. Once these water pumps were ready, my team had to go there and actually get collection for the water pumps. And we brought the water pumps back to Chung, the area that we're going to be installing them in. And then we have our team ready there. We have 4 lots of teams. We have the head guys that are going to be doing the boring. They go down 65, 70 foot and dig that hole until they reach clean water. And then obviously we need the plastics as well. The pipes are going to go inside there. The plastic is going to be joined with the actual hand pump. And then afterwards we have our builders. They come along and then they actually build a small kind of an area where the ladies and the sisters can actually wash their clothes or wash their utensils after use. So the whole project is not just the installation of a water pump, it's actually the whole combined project. And that's how we're going to, inshallah, finish this project.
MashaAllah, it's something we take for granted, isn't it? Like water coming out of a tap to wash our hands or brush our teeth or, wash the dishes and things like that. Whereas these people, it's a privilege, I guess. For us, it's a privilege. But for them, it's a bit of a commodity. So just something that I'm curious about is like, how do you know? Surely you must, in a region in Pakistan, let's say, there's probably certain areas where you can't get water. So out of curiosity, how do you identify where to dig, for example, for a water pump?
You're very right, Farooq Bhai. It's not just about just wherever you want and start digging a hole and pray that the water will come out. There are very difficult areas. So basically the only cure to that is to dig deeper.
Right.
So the area where like the people, where we come from, like the Diyala, Azad Kashmir, people go down as 220 foot and then reach a point where there's water. And when that water comes up, it's not guaranteed that it's going to be drinkable.
Right.
It's something what we call in our language like namkeen water, which is like a salty water. And then you have like other sort of like metals, hard metals that come out of water as well. It's not very healthy water. So basically to get clean, drinkable water, is where Allah wills. And in this region where we're working, Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has helped us along the way. And number one, we only have to dig deep 65 foot until we reach that drinking water stage. And on top of that, 99% of the times that we've seen, that we've never had to dig another hole to say, well, this spot's not good, we have to go somewhere else. The water does come out, and it's very clean water, alhamdulillah, so everybody's happy. So we're in that area where, mashallah, 99% of the time, the water is going to be drinkable.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
So tell us more about this hike you went on. And I mean, I was there, but I think after the initial sort of introductions and instructions and sort of getting out the bus, I think I just kind of went on. But how was it for you?
Farooq Bhai, it was like a dream come true. Like I says, I mean, as you know, Farooq Bhai, yourself has put, a lot of hard work. Your family has put a lot of hard work, even down to your children. I don't think you've missed anybody out where you've asked them to, inshallah, donate something towards this beautiful cause. So first of all, Jazakallah, and thank you so much for all your hard work. I can't thank you enough on behalf of the people that are getting these water pumps installed. So the actual Snowdon hike itself was, mashallah, a beautiful adventure. It felt like an adventure. Alhamdulillah, we had 70 people gone with us. Out of 35 reached the top. And 25 roundabouts reached the middle of the Snowdon mountain. And then there was persons like me that, the health wasn't on his side, and obviously we couldn't make it. But we were there all the way along, with our group. And alhamdulillah, it's something for all our sponsors, our donors, for them to show that the people that sponsored them, that they've actually went and done the hike. And it took them 3 hours. Some people, it took 4 hours to climb up there. The weather wasn't very nice up at places, as you must have experienced more than me, because you've actually made it to the top. And mashallah, your family did as well. So congratulations on that as well. So alhamdulillah, but the whole campaign itself felt like some kind of an adventure or a dream. And then when we managed to raise all the funds as well, that was another dream come true. Because it's my dream, as well as the people that are in Pakistan who get the water pumps installed. It is their dream to have their own personal water pump. That every step that we were taking, we was making a difference in these people's lives.
Alhamdulillah, I agree. I think it's important what you said about understanding. I think one of the key things for me with the Sadaqah Welfare Trust is the seeing. So one of the issues I've always kind of had, not issues I guess, but concerns you have as sometimes when you do donate is, how quickly does the money get there? Does it get there? How is it being used? But what I like about Sadaqah Welfare Trust is, you take the time out to do these videos that you do, albeit sometimes a bit long, but you get the idea from a video, so you can actually see where the money's going. So I've already seen some of the water project videos that you've done. But how, as a result of this campaign, how much did you actually raise out of interest?
Well, we managed to raise, mashallah, just over £9,000.
MashaAllah. And then has that started to be distributed now?
Yes, that's been sent over to Pakistan about 3 weeks ago. And alhamdulillah, from that money, the first money that we actually took from that whole pot, that went towards the down payment of the first 500 wells that we ordered. So mashallah, our first 100 water pumps are ready now, alhamdulillah. And inshallah, further along the film, you'll get to see how our team went to actually take that delivery and bring the water pumps back to Chang, where we are now, alhamdulillah, passing them on to our builders and our boarding team, and they will start installing these. Well, actually, they've already installed about 5 or 6. From now to the next couple of months, inshallah, you will see that, you'll see a lot of films that where families have had their water pumps installed, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah. So that's so obviously it sounds like the result of the successful hike campaign is now, the response is now in action. But from here, what's next? What's next for you now? So that's obviously now happening. Do you just stop there and that's it? You just do the water pumps, or what's next for Sadaqah Welfare Trust now?
Being a charity, Farooq Bhai, you can never predict what's in the future because problems arise every day. And the way I get notified, my team from Pakistan, obviously my RP in Pakistan, which is my the manager who runs all the actual projects there and gives me back the information of who needs what. Every day is a new day, Farooq Bhai. My sister will ring me up from there and she will let me know that, Baijan, today so-and-so person's come up to me, this is his problem. Those problems can include things like somebody's house is fallen down. It could be a study issue. It could be domestic violence. It could be orphans. So there's many places that we need to be at the right time. So Sadaqah Welfare Trust opens its doors to all these calamities and these problems, and as and when they rise. So at the moment, the biggest campaign that we're running at the moment, obviously, is the water issue. The next one, inshallah, I'm also running a campaign in the next few months that we need some kind of a storage facility in Pakistan for ourselves. And I plead to the brothers and sisters that if they could help us build this storage facility where we can actually keep all our commodities in there, such as all the rations. We send clothes from here; they need to be stored there as well. When the wheat season happens, we can put wheat into like sacks and store them up as well. So we do need a storage place. So at the moment, our stuff just comes as and when, but we need to be able to give out as and when people come and approach us. So for that, we need a storage facility. At the moment, it's the wedding season, so we're paying particular attention to the families who can't afford to marry their children because of finance problems. They can't actually marry their children off. So that's when Sadaqah Welfare Trust comes in, and we take responsibility from start to end when we take such projects on.
MashaAllah. So when you started with Sadaqah Welfare Trust, you must have had some kind of idea, or maybe an idea of how you want things to turn out, or some kind of ambition or mission or vision. Thinking back to when you started and what your feelings were and your thoughts were, how do you feel now that you've achieved what you wanted, or you've achieved more than you wanted, or how do you feel you've come in the last, say, year or so?
Farooq Bhai, first of all, I would like to thank the Almighty Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. I'm forever grateful for everything that Alhamdulillah Sadaqah Welfare Trust has achieved. To begin with, I've achieved great friends along this journey, such as yourself, Farooq Bhai. And at this point, I would like to thank you once again, your family, and everybody you managed to bring on board and help us, not just with this campaign, with everything throughout the 3-4 years that we've been operating.
Forget thanking, just remember sending du'as, inshallah.
Inshallah, we remember all our donors in our du'as. So that's the first thing. Secondly, in terms of what we have achieved and what I thought in the beginning and where we've ended up. In the beginning, Farooq Bhai, this was just a vision. It was just a thought that, we can give something back to society. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us with loads and loads. I mean, I say this when I do my campaigns. I say this when we do the fundraising. As you know, we remind people that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blesses us on a daily basis. We have cars. We have, beautiful homes. We've got lovely places to sleep. We have the most best food in the world. These to us may be something small, but to the people that we work for, these are their dreams. So alhamdulillah, I have realized that anybody can see a vision. As long as you're steadfast on this mission and you're truthful to yourself and truthful to the people that you're dealing with, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala intervenes and makes things easy for you. He opens doors from areas that mind can't comprehend. So alhamdulillah, from 3 years ago till now, they were all dreams and they were all visions. But slowly, we're seeing these visions, especially when you start getting donations in thousands. And you wonder why that donation is coming towards you. And the only answer is that maybe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is sending that money to you with great responsibility to help his makhluk, which is our major target all the time, because we're only working for his makhluk. We are just taking on a duty, and this duty is sent from the Almighty. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us all steadfast on this beautiful journey of raising money and helping our poor brothers and sisters. And every day, Farooq Bhai, to me, it seems like we've done nothing. Every day I start fresh. So I'll never forget the first day when I went out asking for donations. Every day feels like that as well. Because you do something and you make a difference in somebody's life and then you forget about it, and because there's more problems to overcome. So we pick up the donations, we run the campaigns, and every day is a new project, and we just got to keep carrying on for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
MashaAllah. How have you managed to sort of increase and create awareness of Sadaqah Welfare Trust? Do you find that, the Sadaqah Welfare Trust reach is maybe going further afield now? Or rather than just the regions that you're working in, are you getting people coming in and saying, oh, we'd like to work with you, or, maybe other people further afield with their needs coming to you?
Yes, mashallah, Farooq Bhai, through social media, which was our main point, especially with our YouTube channel, mashallah. If somebody gives me £100 for a water pump, for argument's sake, it's not that they want any footage in return. I have this thing inside me that if somebody has given me some money, it's nice for them to know exactly and get them familiarized with the family where the water pumps was installed, and which family they've managed to help, and how far across they've gone and made somebody happy and put a smile on somebody's face. We've also got our TikTok accounts. We're on Facebook, so we're on all the socials. Currently, alhamdulillah, we're just getting our website developed. It's on the final stages where people will be able to make donations online as well. So that's another way of informing people or making or getting the message across. I love meeting people. I spread the message wherever I go. And Alhamdulillah, I get the response. And yes, I have children. I say 18, 19-year-old kids coming back. They specialize in certain fields. And they say, well, uncle, can I help you with the social media or can I help you with certain projects? And Sadaqah Welfare Trust is always looking for volunteers. And we've got our hearts and doors and arms open to anybody who can take time out and fi sabilillah, work in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and make a difference and help us for us to run our cause.
Do you have any further plans? Any other hikes coming up where you might try and get to the top again?
Well, I'll try, Farooq Bhai. I don't know if I will, but yes, as you know, Farooq Bhai, that we often sit down and we talk about these things and we sit on a table with all our Sadaqah Welfare team in the UK. And yes, inshallah, I'm always looking for bright ideas. So please keep on giving me them ideas, inshallah. And why not? You know, as long as it raises money, as long as we can make difference in people's lives and we are able to afford and make a difference in people's lives.
Maybe some of our viewers can message in or leave comments as to what any ideas they may have
yes.
about events.
Yes, please do so. Like I said, Sadaqah Welfare Trust listens to everybody. And you, the viewers, the brothers and sisters who actually are making the difference. Only with your donations, my brothers and sisters, this is possible. So please, when you see our videos on the YouTube, drop us a message and give us suggestions. We're open ears and we're willing to take on anything which is jaiz. At this point, Farooq Bhai, I'd like to mention a few names before we end. And these are the brothers and sisters who donated in our beautiful campaign, who donated the most. So it's just important at this time that I mention their names. First of all, I would like to mention Masala Junction. Masala Junction, Shah Saab over there, they very kindly donated around about 80 food packs on the day that we went on the hike, as you knew that we gave the sandwiches out and we gave the drinks and the dinners. This was all sponsored by Shah Saab. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them and their family for opening such a big heart out and actually donating all that food. So Masala Junction on Lakey Lake in Birmingham. The second people that helped out, which I was very shocked, and I'm very, very grateful to the brothers at Aura MMA. My brothers, thank you so much that you took your time out, the initiative, you listened to our message. Farooq Bhai contacted you, brothers, and mashallah, you wholeheartedly emptied all the machines, all them drink machines, or whatever, even down to the last penny, whatever came out of the machines, mashallah, you put it our way. So we're very, very grateful. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you and your homes and keep your families happy. Travel SOS. We have Usman Bhai, we Travel SOS, mashallah, and his team. Usman Bhai is another great brother of ours, mashallah, as and when. He doesn't like to be mentioned, Farooq Bhai, I must say, but I have to mention him. Usman Bhai, thank you so much for your contributions. Usman Bhai not only just contributes towards the campaigns, mashallah, on a regular basis, he'll do what he has to do. So I'm very grateful to the whole team at Travel SOS. The other company is Edmund Travels and Kaz and his family, alhamdulillah. They made a huge donation towards this campaign, mashallah. Day and night, tirelessly, they went out their way and they raised this money for us. So thank you, Edmund Travels and Kaz. Thank you very much for your contributions. Alongside there was a family on our campaign called the Kianis. So mashallah, the Kianis did very well. They fight it very hard to be number one, as you know, Farooq Bhai. So it's whoever Allah wills. The intentions were there. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you for every moment that you went out, for every moment that you was thinking about this campaign and helping the poor brothers and sisters in Pakistan. Thank you so much, the Kianis. Another young lad that helped out and went out of his way was Shah Hassan. Shah Hassan contacted his uncle, and together, uncle and nephew got together and approached their families and friends, mashallah, and managed to raise quite a large donation as well. So thank you, Shah Saab, for all the help. In the end, I would like to thank my family members as well. My family members, mashallah, went out their way. But when they seen the message, they baked on the message, and everybody decided to at least donate one water pump, which cost £100. So I'm very grateful to my family. Thank you so much. And in the end, as a Ijtimai dua, Farooq Bhai, I would like to give duas to all my donors. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you, your homes. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep you happy. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you on the day of Mahshar. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you all the happiness in this world and hereafter. Thank you so much, my brothers and sisters. And Farooq Bhai, I think it's time that we should show our audience the film and the team in Pakistan where they went out and received the first 100 water pumps. I hope you enjoy. I hope it satisfies all the hard work that you guys have put in, mashallah. And this is just the beginning, my dear brothers and sisters. Just before I finish, I will make this appeal again. Keep joined with Sadaqah Welfare Trust. Keep donating. Keep in touch. Ask me the questions, inshallah. There's Fruq Bhai over here as well. You can approach either Fruq Bhai or me or any of my team members and ask what Sadaqah Welfare Trust is, how we're making the difference, and how your money can make the difference. So for now, inshallah, I pass you over to our team in Pakistan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। कैसे हैं शहजाद भाई आप?
वालेकुम अस्सलाम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह ठीक, आप सुनाओ?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह शहजाद भाई, मैं भी ठीक हूँ। सुबह सुबह का टाइम है, चिड़ियाँ चहचहा रही हैं और आप भी माशाल्लाह तैयारी पकड़े बैठे हैं बाज़ार जाने की। और वहाँ हमने जो नलकों की मुहिम शुरू की हुई है, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह 500 नलका हम अपने एरिया में लगवा रहे हैं और हम चाहते हैं कि पानी जैसी बुनियादी सहूलत जो है वो हर घर पर मौजूद हो और हर किसी को साफ़ सुथरा पानी मिले, पीने के लिए भी, कपड़े धोने और खाना पकाने के लिए भी। तो इसी बात को आगे बढ़ाते हुए आप लोग बाज़ार जाएं और वहाँ पर हमने 500 नलकों का ऑर्डर किया हुआ है और वहाँ उन्होंने, भाई साहब ने हमें मैसेज किया है कि कुछ नलके जो हैं उसमें से वो तैयार हो चुके हैं, तो आप उनको लेकर आ जाएं ताकि उनको हम मुस्तहिक लोगों तक पहुँचाएँ और कुछ जो सबीले हैं वो लगवा देते हैं। बाकी इंशाल्लाह जैसे जैसे नलके तैयार होते जाएंगे तो लगवाते जाएंगे।
जी आप।
जैसा कि इरफान भाई ने हुक्म दिया है कि आप 500 नलके जो हैं वो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह इंशाल्लाह हम अपने एरिया में लगवाएंगे। और यहाँ पर शहजाद भाई और सजाद भाई और अकील, हम तहे दिल से शुक्रगुजार हैं अपने डोनर्स के, जिन्होंने हमारे साथ बहुत अच्छा तामुन किया है और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह सुमा अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह हम अपने इलाके में साफ़ पानी जैसी सहूलत मुहैया करने में कामयाब हुए हैं। अल्लाह ताला उन सब को इसका अजर अजीम अता फरमाए जिन्होंने इस पानी की मुहिम में शामिल होकर मुस्तहिक फैमिलियों तक पानी का इंतज़ाम करवाने में सदका वेलफेयर ट्रस्ट के साथ खड़े हुए हैं।
तो मालिक के किनात उनके माल जान रिज़्क़ में बरकतें और रहमतें अता फरमाए और शुहदाए करबला के सदक़े तमाम डोनर की खैर फरमाए, उनके घरों पर अपनी रहमतें और बरकतें अता फरमाए। मेरे मालिक की अता करदा तौफीकों से और आपकी दी हुई डोनेशन की वजह से आज सदका वेलफेयर ट्रस्ट जो हमारा इज्तिमाई हैंड्स पम्प का सिलसिला जारी था, तो हम स्पेशल तैयार करवा रहे हैं। आप देख सकते हैं तो हमारे जो कुछ हैंड पम्प्स हैं वो तैयार हो चुके हैं, जो आज हम उठाने आए हैं। ग़ालिबन हमारे राउंड अबाउट 500 हैंड्स पम्प जो है वो हम गुरबा में लगवाएंगे, जिनके पास हैंड पम्प्स पानी जैसी सहूलत नहीं है, तो इंशाल्लाह उनके घरों पर हम पानी जैसी सहूलत इंशाल्लाह मुहैया करेंगे। हमारे जो कुछ हैंड पम्प्स हैं वो तैयार हो चुके हैं और कुछ बाकी हैं, तो इंशाल्लाह हम कुछ ले जाते हैं और जो कुछ हैं वो अभी तैयार होने को रहते हैं। वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। क्या हाल है चाचू?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह।
अंकल, हम आपकी शॉप पर आए हैं, तो इज्तिमाई हम जो हैंड्स पम्प हैं काफ़ी ज़्यादा तादाद में वो तैयार करवा रहे हैं, तो ये किस तरह के हैंड्स पम्प है आप स्पेशल तैयार करवाते हो? इनकी क्या क्वालिटी है, क्या खासियत है?
ये अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अच्छी क्वालिटी के पैप हैं
जी।
और आप पहले से भी ठेकेदार लेके जाते हैं हमारे पास से 500, 600, 1000 के हैंड पंप जाते हैं।
जी जी।
तो ये इंशाल्लाह सबसे बेहतरीन है, अला क्वालिटी के हैं। कराची का माल है, हमारे पाकिस्तान पंजाब में जो मशहूर है IIL कराची स्टील पैप,
अच्छा,
उनके ये पैप है। तो इंशाल्लाह ये बहुत बेहतरीन और चलने में पायदार हैं, मजबूत है।
तो अब हम इंशाल्लाह यहाँ से लेकर अपने सेंटर पर निकलने लगे हैं और फिर जो गरीब मुस्तहिक लोग हैं उनके घरों पर लगवाएंगे।
behalf of Sadaqah Welfare Trust, we were able to raise £9,000 for the water campaign. Without your help, this would not have been possible. So please keep on helping and supporting Sadaqah Welfare Trust.